live in effect.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, back in the sect.
Once again, joined by Jay the Rarest.
That's right. That's right. Denver, Colorado. What's up?
Yeah, back in the 303.
Denver's in the house.
All day, every day.
Definitely.
Yeah, we taking over the world.
For sure. For sure.
Denver's on the map, if you didn't know that yet.
Right.
That's
you gonna know. You gonna know soon.
Yeah.
Hell
Straight
yeah.
up. Straight up. So tell us about your journey since the last time that we met.
Well, I mean, you know, we're cool, so we was already talking off camera and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
My journey's been a little weird since the last time, you know. It's been a journey, ups and downs, you know.
Well, tell us about this new project. You know, you got the Season of the Rarest, Volume 4.
Yep, Volume 4. Volume 3's out as well, if you ever heard that one.
Volume 3. You check out all the volumes,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
There's 4 already, so you got to go back.
Right. This is probably the last one. I think I said that on one of your last podcasts. I think I said I was only going to do 3, but I decided to do one more. I don't know. I'm going to say this the last one.
Artists always say shit like that, and then they come out with another one. And you're like,
right,
well, I thought that was the last one.
Right.
It's like when the artists say they're going to retire. You know, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done
that's
rapping.
true.
I'm
That's
done
true.
making music, and then boom. The next thing you know, next year they drop another album.
Right, right. I mean, you know, shit, you know, feelings change over time, especially when when it comes to artists.
Yeah.
But for right now, yeah, this is the last one. I'm working on my album. I've been working on it for a while. If you've been following me, even before my name was Jay the Rarest, it was Rhyme Science. I've been working on this album called Red Flash Gold Soul since about 2018, 2019. But I've just been holding on to certain records and certain, things. Cause I feel like this one's real special. I feel like this one's gonna be the one. But I'm not gonna go too much in detail into it cause I'm, obviously it's still a work in progress. But, so like, I feel like it's time though for that new shit.
Well, and the name was again what?
The Red Flash Gold Soul.
Red Flash Gold Soul.
That's the name of the album. I've been working on that. Like I said before, my name was even Jay the Rarest. Like,
See, I got stuff like that too. That like, you just want it perfect,
Right, certain projects. This is a whole album. I mean, I have albums, but this one I feel like is a special album. Like the Season of the Rarest series, they're EPs, compilation EPs. So it's like freestyles, old records that I bring back or remixes or, records, that are collaborations. They're compilations. Basically, I did these to kind of reintroduce the new fans to me, you know what I mean, as Jay the Rarest, because a lot of people didn't know who Rhyme Site was. But a lot of people that knew who Rhyme Site was could appreciate the Jay the Rarest project as well because they already know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. But Red Flash Gold Soul, it's gonna be all new material, all new music, all new everything, and the features are crazy. Like, it's a lot of special things that I held back from releasing just to have on this one project. And that's the title that's been lingering for the longest. So that's going to be the name,
Heck yeah, man.
But that's for the future. But for right now, check out Season of the Rarest Volume 4 and Volume 3. I got some new videos coming out, new show dates, new merch, everything, we're still moving.
Yeah, I seen you got King Lil G coming out next month.
Yeah, man. And, as you guys know, like I've rocked with King Lil G since 2016.
Yeah, bro, you've been doing heavy.
Yeah.
With King Lil G.
Like I've lost count of like how many events I've done with him.
That's tight.
Man, that's
but
legit.
He's one of the few artists in the industry that really embraces me and like treated me like I was on the same level as him, or like as if I was in the industry as well,
That's
real
nice.
humble guy, so.
Yeah, he's a real one, bro. You could tell just,
he's always been like
dude.
that. Like he's never, I've only known him since 2016, but that's still a pretty long while when you think about it. And every time I've talked to him, he's always been the same, he's never let the fame or anything else change him up. You know what I mean?
That's tight.
Hell yeah.
In my opinion,
So when is that show? Tell the people
so
when that show's coming
all
up.
my people in Denver, December 14th at the Summit, I'll be, sharing the stage with King Lil G once again.
Tell us how much the tickets are.
There
and
probably
everything.
will be some other special guests, more than likely, that y'all probably need to come out.
Yeah, so
We'd love
everybody need to come
see.
check this out. First off, it's you got Jay the Rarest here,
Right.
all right, and he's bringing out King Lil G. Like, come on, man.
And yeah, tickets are $30 a pop. I don't know what they are online, because of the fees and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, check it out. The shows sell out every time. They're live every time. And, it's a blessing that he's still, him and his team still fuck with me on that level. And, the people that he does business with fuck with me as well, so.
Heck yeah. That's cool when you can have real authentic connections with people like that,
Well, especially in the industry,
Yeah.
like I honestly, like I already knew who he was and I was a fan before I even met him, you know what I mean? And I fuck with him. So shit. And that's going to be a good one. It's always good, I just had even Devin though, that just reminded me of Devin. Devin's another one of the individuals.
Devin the dude,
Devin the dude,
Yep.
He's one of the other individuals that generally fucks with me in the industry, not on that King Lil G level. We haven't done
building.
as much together as me and King Lil G have done as far as like events and networking and all that. But damn near, he's an OG. I was already a fan of him for sure before that. My mom was a fan, my pops was a fan.
That's what's
He's old school, so
Yeah.
But he's still out here doing his thing, man. And like I just gotta give him his props too. Like he's a great performer, bro. Like I realized that the last show I had with him, cause if I'm a fan of you, I'm on your show, I'm gonna stay and watch your set. You know what I mean? So I stay and watch him every single time, and I've seen him perform with the Odd Squad. I've seen him perform by himself, with other people, all of it.
You seen the Odd Squad?
Yeah. I've met them.
They're sick,
Rob,
bro.
Quest, fucking Jug, all of them.
They're tight.
Yeah, and they're
I
real.
fuck with them.
They're real humble too. They're real cool cats.
You could
know
tell.
what I mean?
You could tell.
Right.
And I like how they carry themselves, and
Right.
really,
They're just themselves.
They
you know?
embrace each other, and they
Right.
make such a good freaking group.
Yeah, and people don't. Rob Quest is another one people don't give enough props to. Like he's the one that's blind, but he raps and produces. And I always wondered like how he makes beats. I just want to sit in the studio with him and really,
He's like a Stevie
He's
Wonder.
blind though. Yeah, Rob Quest.
That's crazy.
They also call him Blind Rob. So yeah, check him out. He's produced so many beats for Devin the Dude. Like the last probably like 3-4 projects is all been beats from him pretty much, and he's talented, man.
That's wild.
Their whole crew, they could sing, they could rap, they could make beats, they could dance. That's what I wanted to say about Devin. He's multi-talented, and I realized that on the last show, like, cause I've seen him with the crew, and it's a little easier to perform with the crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But by yourself is that real test, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? In my opinion.
Yep.
And I've seen Devin, last one, like, it made me realize, like, he really dances. He don't do, like, crazy, trying to do too much, like, especially, like,
he got self-control.
he got his own, like, he knows his style. He's not trying to do the new young dances or nothing. He's doing the old school shit, but in his own way. Man, I'm telling you, he dances.
He got that
sings.
like, that little boogie.
Yeah.
Little gangster boogie.
No, he literally has like a choreo. Like if you, one of the songs he performs all the time is Anything. I don't know if you heard that one, where Anything is plenty main. That's how it goes. The hook. But like, there's a part like where he's not rapping on the song and he's just dancing every time he performs it, and he has a whole little choreography, like a whole little thing he does, and it's crazy because like. First of all, a lot of people can't rap, a lot of people can't dance, a lot of people can't, do one thing, let alone multiple things. And he could do it, bro. Like and then if you hear him sing, man, like he really sings. He really has those vocals, he's not like, he knows his tone. That's how I would put it. He's not like going out his way to sing super high notes or no crazy shit. But, yeah, so I just gotta give him his props for that. That's another one who I've done a lot of shit with, and you know, looked up to, even before I met him as well. You know, he's a good one. And he always gets love out here in Denver, just like King Lil G and shit.
I gotta go check out Devin the Dude. I haven't got to see him in like perform or nothing, but
yeah,
I've always
man,
fucked
he's
with
here
him.
like every year. You got to check him
I know.
out.
I see him show up. Yeah, I actually I took a break from going to shows for a while.
Yeah,
and even performing, and even like not making music, but like releasing music.
right.
You feel me? Like
I
released
understand.
I hadn't released a song probably for like a year, maybe 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
And then I dropped one at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, I checked it out.
Yeah, thank you. That's what's
Yeah,
up. Much
yeah.
love, much love. So, I'm always creative. You know, I'm always just rapping all the time. You know, I come up with, I got song ideas every day.
Right.
You know,
right.
it's
It's still there.
Yeah, I still
you know.
work on shit. Like I even record all the time still. You know, but I've been in this weird state where I honestly haven't been liking the shit that I'm getting down, and it's not coming out the way I really wanted to. So I took a step back so I can get my life together and things like that.
And you got to sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, you gotta live. I realize too is like you gotta make space for yourself to live life in order to have something to talk about, something new, something to keep it fresh.
You know, like
what
Tech
I mean?
Nine, he said something like, rapping, it's all about like things that happen to you. So when they run out of ideas, they just go make something happen to themselves.
Right. Hey, exactly. You know, like,
It's
you
some
know.
real shit though, you know?
No, for real though. And it's like, cause what else are you gonna talk? Like, the fans are eventually gonna get tired of you talking about the same thing all the time, and you know they want to hear a little bit of growth, a little bit of something new. No, now there's those fans that you know love you for this specific, you know, fucking shit. You know what I mean? This is specific content and whatnot. And there's some that want to hear what else you could do, something new. And your fans grow with you. That's what I realized, like they grow with you for the most part. You know, I mean, if you're blessed enough, you'll have a multi-generational fan base, you know, ones that will pass it on to their kids and whatnot. But for the most part, your fans grow with you. You know what I mean?
I never thought of that multi-generational.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, that's the goal, ultimate goal to me is like, that's what a legend is, like somebody that crosses over. Like, my parents told me, were the ones that told me about fucking, Rakim and KRS-One and fucking, even Tupac and, you know, like, cause obviously I wasn't alive for none of that, but if it wasn't for them telling me, I wouldn't say I probably wouldn't know them, but I wouldn't know them
Like
on that level.
do, yeah.
But it's almost like, passing on that's what makes it legendary, because it's almost like passing like folklore.
Yeah.
It's like on that level, like where you're, you know, like how certain cultures and shit, they have certain stories and certain, you know, that they tell to each generation, you know, that this generation passes
on
it on.
wisdom.
Exactly.
That's how you share
know?
wisdom, is through the stories.
Right. And so like, I feel like I want to be one of those artists where I got somebody's parents, like my fans right now becoming parents, tell their kids, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's dope as fuck.
I mean, that's the goal to me. I mean, to me, I mean, everybody's
No,
different.
that's
Some
tight,
people
yeah.
just want quick buck, want some money right now, or want that one hit to eat forever. And that's good, you know? And I can't be mad at that, and I couldn't be mad at that if that even happens to me. But it's like, the goal is longevity. I guess that's just to sum it up. You know what I mean? Because when you got a multi-generational fan base, you'll live forever. You know what I mean? Like through your music, because it's gonna be passed on to the next person and the next person. So, I mean, shit. Motherfuckers still talking about Big Daddy Kane and Rakim these days, or you know, like
they're legends. They're
certain
hip-hop
artists
icons.
like Eazy-E, like Ice Cube. Like there's certain artists like you're always gonna hear about them. Tupac, of course, that's another one. Like
he's forever.
he's like he's the greatest, probably the greatest example. That's the
for
real
real.
epitome of that. You know what I mean? And if you hear all the music, like everybody has a little bit of Tupac in him, if you know what I mean, like that style, that attitude, that, not saying that
The
he
energy.
didn't get it from everybody, from like NWA or fucking this because he had his influences as well. But like, just on that level, like rappers wasn't talking the way he was talking when he came out, or you know, in my opinion. I mean, I wasn't alive back then. You know, that's one thing my mom always says too. When we talk about hip hop, and like I might disagree or something, she'd be like, "He wasn't around then, though." And you know, when she says that, I can't argue because it's true. You know, if you wasn't around, you could go based off of research, but it's different when you're actually there.
Yeah,
and
living it.
Because that's one thing I want to do. I wish I could do is time travel and hear a record for the first time, like with fresh ears, like erasing all the shit that came out after. Like, for example, like, cause hip hop has advanced so much, like, back then, like, you hear like a old fucking, Boogie Down Productions beat or something like that. It sounds a little dated now, right?
Yeah,
it sounds simple
so
and
many
dated.
people probably rapped on that beat too, cause it's legendary. They're like, I gotta rap on this beat.
Well, not even that. It's like, well, yeah, that too, but it's like the complexities of beats now compared to back then. Back then it was
the just boom bap.
Like, just the drum pattern, just to, you know, like, and you might be like, that shit sounds so old and dated and, you know, that shit's over with. But back then, imagine your first time experiencing that and how dope it probably sounded because you never heard anything like that before. That's what,
it's probably like discovering fire or some shit,
hey,
you know, like.
Exactly, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like now, like everything's pretty much been done under the sun when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah, for real.
Pretty much.
It's just all like you're kind of just recycling.
That's all it really is, you know.
Yeah, and
it's hard to be completely original. Like completely.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like even the people you think are original and do come off as original, you can still hear their influences in there here and there, you know what I mean? If you really pay attention, you know.
And you know music and
right.
Yeah.
But back then, you gotta think about it, all of this was brand new. So I can only imagine the feeling and shit, you know what I mean?
But I mean, even then too, right? Like they were sampling older
Sampling,
stuff.
yep. Well, yeah, see, that's true. But it was in a different, you know, it was different still.
It was like maybe the first time people were sampling, you know?
Right. It was real fresh and, you know, like, and you got a sample that sounds this way on the record, the original record, then you flip it and it's totally different. It might sound, I mean, you recognize the sample, but it's still totally different vibe, different feel, different energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so. I mean, I love the Black Eyed Peas, you know?
Right.
I feel like
I like the Black Eyed Peas too.
They've done some good, use of that.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, a lot of artists have made some great records sampling.
Yeah.
I
don't be mad at
Cube
sampling.
sampled. You know, like check
everybody's
yourself.
sampled.
Check
like,
yourself is a sampled beat, bro.
Right. That was the message. Yeah.
So, but that's one of the best songs.
But Ice Cube did it in his own way. He didn't come on there like
and try to
copying
do
their style, copying their flow. He had his own. He basically made his own song out of it. Same beat, but made his own song.
See, that's what I forget who was talking about it, but
he didn't have the same lyrics.
Have you heard of the Rhythm Roulette? Where they
where
interview
the producers
artists.
are blindfolded and they fucking
they make
grab
beats
the vinyls and I love that
sample.
shit. That shit's so dope.
So like
I did that to myself. Like when I seen that show, like I just randomly did it. Like I was like, I kind of want to, cause it's cool. It's like you're testing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So I did it to myself. I grabbed 3 random records and sampled it, and I made the cool little beat. You know, you got to work with what you got because you're blindfolded.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so beautiful. Yeah, I love that shit.
And they only give you certain things. You got what they give you.
Right.
Yeah, so you get that, bam, and you make some shit.
Right.
Like Big Crit made some tired ass shit.
Yeah, Big Crit. I liked Ninth Wonder when he was on there.
Yep, Ninth Wonder was sick. Ninth Wonder was the one who I'm pretty sure.
There? I think Alchemist was
I think
on
so.
there.
But Ninth Wonder was the one who said when you make a sample, you're supposed to, or when you're sampling a beat, you have to make sure that it doesn't sound like the original. You can barely tell that it's in there.
Right.
You know, and you gotta make your own shit or else people are just gonna be like,
and
dang,
Ninth Wonder is great at sampling.
People.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite producers too.
Yeah, Ninth Wonder's sick.
Who else? Kirk Knight, he was cool. I fucked with Kirk Knight's beat on there. Shit. I think Havoc from Mobb Deep was on there.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a great show though.
It was dope.
If you haven't seen it yet, I'd advise you to see it. That's a good one, especially if you love music, especially if you're a producer. You know what I mean? Like,
you haven't seen this one. What's it called again?
Rhythm Roulette. It's on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
So
Check it out.
they basically blindfold a producer, take them to a record shop. They got to pick 3 records randomly.
Interesting.
And then they fucking take them back to the studio, and they got to make a track out of those 3 records, sampling all 3 of those records.
That's dope.
It's real creative. Y'all got a lighter?
Never.
Yeah, that's a dope one. You know, I haven't produced no beats in a while, but when I was like really on my production stuff, beat making shit, that's what I did. I tested it out.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did you produce any of those beats on the 4th project?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Yep. I produced, I think, 3 records on there, maybe 4.
Oh yeah.
I did Monster with Merciless.
No, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that was cool. When I was listening to it, I was like, oh shit.
You liked it?
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Merciless. I did Rise Above with Red or R3D, however you want to say his name. That's probably my favorite record on that one. I made both those beats. You see how the beat switches and shit? Yeah.
Oh, you made that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
I sampled some
on that one. When it switched, I was like, okay. And then, homie got on and I was like,
because for the longest, the second verse was blank when the beat switched, and I was going to go on it myself, but I didn't know how to approach it. So I was like, it'd be hard if I brought a whole nother artist to rap on this beat, but it's still like we collaborated on the same song.
Yeah.
Cause we're talking about the same shit.
That's a really good song.
And if you listen to the first beat, I'm talking about dark shit. Yeah. But the beat's real upbeat.
Like battling with yourself and shit like that.
Right. But the beat's real like kind of upbeat and hopeful. When the beat switch is dark and more lo-fi, but he's talking about more uplifting shit. While I'm talking about more like sad shit or whatever you want to call it. So that was kind of like my idea with that one. I wanted to have the upbeat kind of beat, hopeful beat, but still kind of like talking, not in a negative way, because in the message in the end, obviously it's rise above.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly. That's what I liked, because everybody's going through that shit.
I just talk about a lot of so like I talk about a lot of the dark shit to an upbeat, and then he's more like the motivator, like motivate. That's how I looked at it when I heard the record. And he's real dope. You should check him out. He's not even from here. He's from Tucson, Arizona. He's fire too. You got to check him out. He got some shit going. R3D. Well, it's Red. It's spelled R3D.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So I still don't even, I'll be like, what do you want me to call you? I guess it's kind of both though, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, he's tight though. He's dope. I've been rocking with him for a while. Like we've been cool. Obviously I don't live in Arizona. We met through social media.
Yeah.
He heard my records. I heard him. I thought he was dope, but we were always trying to work on a record, but I never had the right one for him. You know what I mean? Like you want to collab with so many people, but you need that one record that really is for them and fits you as well. I feel like that one really did. I think he executed well and did his thing.
Yeah, it was well put together for real.
I appreciate it.
I really enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the whole project, truly.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones that really stuck out.
Yeah, that's
to
one of
me
my
a lot.
favorite ones right there.
And Monsters,
yep.
Out the Mud.
Yeah, Out the Mud. A lot of people like that.
Yeah, I liked the Seventh Letter too.
Seventh Letter, yep. That one's like a ode to like that old school West Coast shit.
Yeah, that's why I liked it.
Like Warren G, Snoop Dogg, East Siders type shit. Yep. That was kind of the vibe I was going for.
I caught
on that
one.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, that one's dope too. It's a different. I don't do a lot of records like that.
Yeah.
But like I feel like it came out good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit was tight. And then I'm trying to think of the last song. I can't remember the name.
The last one, it's two songs in one. It's Prevail / Higher Purpose.
Higher Purpose, yes, that one.
And I was gonna keep them as separate records, but I kind of like the way they faded into each other. And if you really listen to the lyrics, they're basically almost the same record. Like I said, talking about the same thing, but to different kind of beats and.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I like to do a lot of them beat switch ups and shit. I feel like that's like a thing that's really been blowing up lately too. Cause I used to do that a lot when I was younger and it wasn't as popular. Now people are doing the more beat switch up like type shit.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, cause sometimes I'll get a beat. And I'm like, dang, it's switching a weird ass way and I don't fuck with it. I'm like, bro, why'd you do that? Like, you fucked up the whole beat.
Yeah, see, I don't like all of them, but like, I try to keep the vibe similar.
No, you know what I mean? See, if you could pull it off to get it like that.
I either make it real similar or completely opposite, but still sonically appealing.
Yeah.
I try to like complete opposite. Like I said with Rise Above, like most of those beats were damn near opposites of each other. But, and even the lyrics were opposite of each other almost, but I still feel like it meshed out well.
That shit brought it together. I mean? Yeah, it was dark and light.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like, that's basically the point of it. Like, through the darkness, you gotta rise above. Because each verse, my verse, his verse, like, even if we did talk about struggling or whatever, you know, certain things, in the end, it was always about rise up, rise above. That was our last words on the record. From both of our verses, because that was the point of it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, man. It's a great project, for real.
I appreciate it.
Great project. Everybody, you got to check it out. We said it like how many times? I don't know. We'll probably say it like a whole bunch more times.
Yeah, Season of the Rarest Volume 4. Volume 3's out as well, because I don't think I talked to y'all about that one, but that was in the beginning of the year. I dropped Volume 3. Yeah, 2 and 1 as well, if you haven't checked that one out. Yep.
And then you gotta check out his other freaking projects too.
Yep.
The Difference.
Yep. The Difference Deluxe. Fucking, yeah, man. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
You said the first time you came here was 2020.
2020, maybe 20.
Crazy.
Was it 2020? I believe it was 2020.
I think so too. Yeah,
like, it might have been 2021.
Because you were like episode 50.
I think it was 70. With the first time I came up here was with Merciless.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The first time. Yeah, you guys were like 20.
But the first time I had like a solo episode, it was only like a couple months after that or something. I can't remember exactly. I don't even remember how many episodes we've done all together. Like,
I know
I've lost track.
We've done a good amount, man.
But yeah. Exactly. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
You guys want to take a shot to that?
Yep.
Yeah, for real. To the relationship we've built, you know, and just the friendship definitely. We have.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oof. But yeah, and then, you know, I'm a fan of y'all too, so I'm glad that y'all are still doing this. Yeah. It's a hard thing to keep doing, especially, you know, when you might not see the results you want to see right away when you're still in them stages. Mm-hmm. But I could tell y'all enjoy music. Mm-hmm. Not even just music, y'all enjoy the arts in general. Because on your podcast, it's not always a rapper. It might be, it's not always a singer. It might be a producer. It might be a artist, a literal painter or something. Mm-hmm. It might be
or
a
just
athlete.
Homie.
Yeah, or one of your relatives or something that you just, you know, like, you know.
My dad came on here, he talked about crypto, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool,
like, so that's tight. I like that. That's what makes y'all different than a lot of the other podcasts, you know. And then y'all ain't about all the drama and all that too. That's what a lot of people like rely on when it comes to their own especially independently. Their own podcast is relying on drama and bullshit. But y'all don't, you know, y'all aren't about that, which I appreciate. Y'all get to the point. Y'all know, you know, what to ask, you know, all of that. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Keep it going.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for real. That's what's up, man.
You know, that's what it's all about. Just Collaboration, having a good time, you know?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I was just saying, like, y'all don't even know, like, before they were setting up and we were having our own conversation for y'all watching right now. And I was just talking to them like so much even before the cameras started rolling, but that just showed you how genuine this is and how real it is. It's not, nothing's scripted, nothing's, it's all real.
This ain't Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. It's like,
Right. Oh man, that was crazy.
shit.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's go there.
Yeah, we could talk about that shit. I don't know, man. I definitely believe that shit was scripted. I mean,
no, Mike Tyson admitted it.
I think he didn't go as hard as he could have for the money, you know?
That's
nah,
what he
for
said.
sure.
He said, "I did this so I can get the money I had." And people were showing me different things about how on the contract, I guess Mike Tyson couldn't use his uppercuts. And,
Yeah, because that's one of his deadliest moves. That he,
Yeah.
just that
So-
uppercut alone, you're gone. Like
exactly, like he couldn't use his uppercuts, and he had to go at least 7 of the 8 rounds to get
and
the
that's
full amount of
that's
money.
how I knew this shit was probably scripted because like my dad and my mom too, all the old school cats that seen Mike Tyson fight in his prime, they all used to tell me the same thing. Like, you'll pay all this money to watch the fight, and then the shit be over in like 6 seconds, 8 fucking seconds. You know what I mean? Like, there's not even a second round. Like, he knocks them out right away. And it's true. If you watch like the old Mike Tyson fights, most of them fights ended the first round within seconds. You know what I mean? And he used to, my pops used to tell me about that. So that's why I'm like, I might be mistaken. I don't know. But this is probably the longest fight Mike Tyson had in his career.
Dang,
I mean?
that maybe.
And I know he's not the same as he used to be. Of course, he's older. He's battling health issues and whatnot. But come on, man. You could just see it when you watch the fight. Like, there was moments when, Tyson, was getting Jake good, and Jake would grab him and hug him, and you could hear him, kind of whisper. Well, you could see him, talk to his,
Yeah, you think they were talking to each other?
whisper in his ear. Yeah, definitely.
What the fuck?
It's like, come on. You want that money?
Yeah. But that's the other thing. It's like, Mike Tyson never came off to me as a sellout. But I don't think he cares enough because who the fuck is going to really say something to him about, you know what I mean?
And I get that too, but I mean, also, this dude's selling gummies. This dude's selling nicotine. This dude's, got the Tyson brand. He's got a podcast.
He's in a whole
Does he
nother-
need that,
Right.
I mean, it's good money. 2 million shit.
Yeah,
That's
I was
nothing to-
20 million.
Oh shit, 20 million still, that's nothing to, nothing to blink at, That's good money.
But I feel if you, cause I'm a fan of I watch his podcast and all that. And if you hear him talk, he's real humble. He's real, he's almost like a monk, the way his attitude and the way he acts.
Yeah.
His demeanor. Still, he's Tyson, of course. He still has that.
He's still crazy.
I'm not gonna
scary.
lie. I'm not gonna front. I
demeanor.
miss that old guy. The one dude he used to do it with. You remember what I'm talking about? It was that white dude who used to play football.
Oh, yep. I can't remember his name right now. He was cool.
Yeah.
He was the better one on the podcast.
Does he have a new guy?
I think
is he always
I think
switching?
it is
It's
a
always
new guy.
switching.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is
Every
always
time I
switching,
see it,
yeah.
it's someone different.
I haven't watched his podcast in a while. I think he kind of been off of it for a little.
The last one I watched, I believe, was 50 Cent.
50 Cent? Oh,
Yeah, 50 Cent. He's talking.
Shout out to 50 Cent.
He's talking mad shit on
Yeah,
the podcast.
50.
Yeah, I love 50.
Yeah, he
50
really-
need to start his own podcast too, damn near. Shit.
Probably, yeah. He's probably just talking
Everybody,
about.
bro. Everyone needs to
I mean, there's,
I guess 50 has beef with a lot of people. You don't like people.
yeah, of course he do.
He was
But
like Eminem before Eminem, He was just starting with Ja Rule and
Kind,
all these other
yeah.
homies. Just,
Yeah.
kind of just get out there, kind of like Hobson, right? Calling out Lil Wayne and
Yeah. I
Lupe
definitely,
Fiasco
I
and all
mean,
this other
yeah. But I fuck with 50 though,
I
cause
like
if you
50.
really look, he be beefing with motherfuckers, but he don't be in the wrong a lot of times. He's beefing and he could really break down why who, what, when, where, why. It ain't just like, oh, I just don't like him, or
it's always
he has his reasons.
Something happened.
He's not just like a hater, like, oh, I'm beefing with you because I'm, he has his reasons.
Exactly.
And, I fuck with 50. That was my pop's favorite rapper besides Tupac was 50 Cent.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, that was his favorite. That's what's crazy y'all said that, but.
You like the G Unit?
Yeah, the whole G Unit. I wish they could have fucking get back together, do a tour, G Unit tour one last time, but everybody's 50 Cent's even beefing with some of their own members, so
yeah.
With the game,
without the game,
I'd like to see it.
Nah,
but I don't think that would ever happen. I think
he said no.
He said that.
I think he'd go because he's beefing with Buck too for a while.
The game,
50 Cent.
Oh wow.
And I feel like we'd see him and Buck on stage together again before we'd see Game and 50.
Yep.
But
we'd never see Game and 50.
But I've seen pictures and shit that like they been around each other. They're cool as far as I've seen.
Yeah.
But like to really like do that again, nah. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, he said he was.
And I fuck with both of them,
So,
I'm a fan, like I said, I'm a fan of both of them.
I love LAX.
Yeah.
And Game got some good albums. He's
Classic.
dope. He's dope. I fuck with Game.
Documentary's a good one.
Documentary. Even some of his newer ones, man. The Red album, I like that last one, that, Drillmatic.
Is that the one that had West Side? That was a good one. I like that song.
No. Yeah, I think that is the one that has West Side, yeah.
Sorry. I love that song too.
Yeah, I fuck with, the Game. And, 50 Cent. I fuck with all of them, man,
Dude, he has his own King Palm raps too. I just ordered some.
Who,
The Game?
The Game? Huh. Oh, okay.
They got these free Tory Lane ones, bro. It's looking funny.
Really? Yeah.
They're free?
No,
it says free Tory Lane, like on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They go, I don't know. But yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah. Well, shit. So let us get some free ones, Game, if you see this shit.
I know.
I've actually talked to the Game. Like, I've actually talked to him
what have you seen
through
the Game?
social media.
Oh, media?
Like, not in person.
Really?
Yeah. We've talked and shit. I'm not gonna act like we talk every day or he follows my career like that, but we've interacted for sure.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, man, shit. Shout out to all the OGs in the game though, shit, doing their thing. Mike Tyson, everybody.
Oh, yeah, all the artists.
All the artists, all the, entertainers, everybody, shit.
I've been bumping a lot of like Ice Cube and shit, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I like how they made their super group.
That Mount Rushmore. I think we talked about that.
Mount Westmore.
Mount Westmore.
Yeah.
Did I say Rushmore?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Both of y'all said Rushmore.
Yeah. Fucking, I think Ice Cube just dropped a new project, shit. Or it was about to, that Man Down. But yeah, I fuck with Ice Cube. You seen him at the Dodgers game performing and shit?
No, I didn't.
He performed at the Dodgers game. When the Dodgers won, he performed that Bow Down, and then they try to come back.
Yeah.
The Yankees try to come back with Fat Joe to perform. And I love Fat Joe too, but come on, man.
On the same show?
I think it was a different game. I don't follow baseball like that, honestly, but I'm just going off of what I seen,
but
what I mean?
It's just, they're too good. Like, they be hitting that shit and it's going straight, like they catch it, it's, it's fast. Like it's.
But the Dodgers won the, I guess like the World Series, the champion, whatever you would call that. Like
Shohei Ohtani, is he on
I
Dodgers?
don't follow the MLB, so whatever the championship shit is called.
Is that dude though? That Japanese dude, Shohei Ohtani, is he on the Dodgers? I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't know.
Or is it the Angels?
I would just like, yeah, see, as you can tell, none of us really follow baseball like that.
You watch baseball,
but we all hear, we hear about
Shohei Ohtani.
Everybody hears about it though, like, even if you don't watch it, you're gonna hear about, like,
I'm watching the Broncos. They've been.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They've been alright.
Oh yeah.
They've been doing alright.
They've been way better than last year, man.
Bonix is
That's
learning.
all I gotta say, way better.
There's some hope there.
Way better. Now, I ain't gonna say it because I want to keep faith. And I think one of the last podcasts we had, we were talking, the Nuggets were going to the fucking
Man, was it that long ago?
It was. Yep, it was.
When they won?
Yep. And we were talking and we were like, you think they're going to win? I was like, yeah, I'm not going to lie. So I'm not even going to put that out there for the Broncos because I want them to win too. So, you know. But they've been having a good season, a way more improvement from last year. You know what I mean?
That defense is monstrous.
Yeah.
Shit.
They're making it work for sure.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
It's good.
Shout out. Go Broncos.
It's entertaining.
Hell yeah, go Broncos. That's, you know, I do watch football. You know, definitely.
Yeah, man, it's good.
Yeah. Shit.
I'd like to go to a game, honestly, sometime. Maybe we should go sometime. That'd be cool.
That should be tight.
I was supposed to go to that Raiders one.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't end up happening, but yeah, I've been
Did we
wanting
lose
to
to
go
them?
to one too. No, I think we beat them. I'm pretty sure we beat them.
That'd been bad.
I think we did because the Raiders ain't been doing that good. You know.
Yeah.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Right. It ain't even this thing. They just ain't. I mean, that might sound biased because I'm a Broncos fan, but still, shit. Everybody knows it. Like, Raiders ain't been good in a long time. Yeah.
You fuck with basketball?
I haven't been watching. I fuck with basketball. I usually watch it. I just haven't been watching it lately.
Yeah, I haven't been.
You know what I mean? I've been watching football though, for sure.
Yeah. I watch it usually on Sundays.
That's how it be sometimes, you know. It's hard to catch all the games.
Right, exactly. You know. And you know, I love sports, but like I was way more on it a few years ago and shit. You know what I mean? Mm. It's especially basketball though. Like, you got to realize, like, football is every Sunday. Basketball will be like 3-4 games for one team per week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like an 86, I think 82, 84 game season or something like that. Think about that. That's a lot of games. Football's only 16 game season. Something
that's
like
crazy.
That. Yeah.
Baseball's similar to, they have a lot of games. It's crazy.
Yeah, they do. They have a long season. Baseball has a long season.
It's all good. You don't need it.
Let's see. Hockey. I don't follow hockey like that, but I like it. Like, I watch it when it comes on. It's cool. I like
fist
it.
fights and shit.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining, you know.
It's like, beat his ass.
For real.
Yeah. But yeah.
I think it's just fun in general to kind of go out to, like, see it in person and, you know, have some beers, chill out.
Right. Even baseball games, like, I'd rather go to a baseball game in person than watching that shit on TV.
Right, 'cause it's a vibe, you know, it's like a thing.
Right. Exactly. Them games are just so fucking long, though.
No, yeah, dude. They're kind of boring to watch, honestly. Like, I'd rather watch soccer. And soccer, I feel like
Soccer's cool.
Got more respect for.
Soccer's cool.
They're a little more technical and, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the same, you know. If you know it, you know.
Y'all watch golf?
I love golf, bro. I love playing golf.
Yeah, playing golf is cool. But, yeah, I'm not just watching
you know.
it. You know?
Maybe if I was there.
Yeah.
I've watched golf at my grandma's.
I mean, I've tried, bro. I've literally sat there and tried, but it's just not.
It's so funny. It's so silent. You're just sitting there, you're chilling. Yeah, you're like, all right,
and then
the
they
ball.
clap and shit.
Yeah,
and they ain't even like.
Did you ever watch with Ron or no?
I think so. Probably like a long time ago.
Shit. Wonder how he's doing.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Shit, I know he wasn't doing too well. But
well, hope you're doing good out there, Ron. Everybody pray for Ron.
Pray for Ron. Keep strong.
Yeah, shit.
Sorry, homie's dead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was lost for a second. I'm like, who's Ron? I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, that's why I stayed silent. I'm like, I don't know who they talking about, but nah, but yeah, pray for Ron. Shit.
Yeah, when we were in high school, we used to chill with our homie's dad when we were ditching and shit.
Oh, okay.
When he was at school.
For real.
Yeah, good times.
Just gave Ron some clout right there.
Yeah, he needs some. It'll help out in his endeavors.
What y'all been up to though? Like, I mean, Because it's been so long since we had a podcast interview. Like, I know. Like, it's been...
Got fired, got hired. Been
Yeah.
hustling. Got 2 jobs. Went to Atlanta.
Oh, did you? How was that?
Fun. It was for a convention, DreamHack. It's a gaming convention.
Oh, okay.
That was cool.
How long were you out there?
5 days.
5 days? Oh, yeah. That was your first time there?
Yeah. You ever been?
No, man. I've wanted to go so bad, bro. I've never been to Atlanta.
It's different.
I'm going to eventually go, though.
It's different.
Like, all my friends, I even got family out there, but I've literally never been there, though. You know what I mean? I got, like, an uncle and some cousins out there, but, like, never been out there. I want to, though. You know, they say that's the new mecca of hip-hop.
The Mecca.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. It was cool. It was different. Yeah, man. It's different because it's humid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I had to... Yeah,
The
it's
altitude adjustment.
Well, no, it's just the humidity, man. I'm fine with the altitude adjustment, but it's just I don't like the humidity. I prefer to be cold,
for
you know,
sure.
rather than be hot.
Yeah, man.
But it was good. Yeah, man, it was fun searching for weed and shit.
Oh, I bet. It's not legal out there?
They just have medical, I guess. But
oh, okay.
luckily,
Yeah.
there was some dudes down the corner that had some shit.
That was good.
Yeah.
Ran into the right one.
Yeah, they were like weed pills. I was like, you got weed? I was like, I got some Perkies too. I'm like, I'm cool. What you got? I want that weed.
Oh, they was trapping.
Yeah,
They was trying to get it all off.
Saw the whole pack.
For real.
Nah, but I fuck with Atlanta though. I never been, but I fuck with the culture and the, you know, all
The
that.
idea. Yeah,
What
man.
they've contributed to the culture.
I wish they'd legalize it out there. That's what I hope.
Yeah.
Because, man, yeah.
I heard them southern states there, it's different. They
Yeah. The
like
East
Texas, I heard is crazy when it comes to weed. Like you get in a lot of trouble for having weed out there in Texas.
Sad.
I don't know now, but what I've heard, like, cause the laws are like changing constantly, you know.
Coast. Yeah, no doubt.
Shit.
Is it done?
Alabama, all the, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I realized about living in Denver is like, and there's a lot of places like it now, but like, that's the blessing of living here, man. Like, shit. Cause I smoke weed every day, bro. Like,
No, dude,
pretty
shit.
much. And when I think about it, I'm like, if I live somewhere else, like Texas or Alabama or Atlanta or something like that, I wouldn't be able to smoke it every day. I mean, maybe, but it's
expensive,
different. It's different, and you could get in a lot more trouble for it.
So I paid $16 for a CBD joint.
Mm.
And then, cause I went to like a smoke shop, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, you know, that's what they were charging. And shit, I can get that for like $1 or $2 here, you know? And
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But even like a bottle of Jack, it was like $10 more over there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, it is
Damn,
what it is.
$10 worth for it. Yeah.
I'm trying to have a good time anyway, you know? Like, shit, I'm gonna
But
buy
that's the
it.
thing about traveling too is like
Yeah.
everywhere is different. You know,
Yeah, you
when
know.
it comes to prices and shit,
Yeah.
you might get this cheaper here, and you know.
You know, even
That's
probably
part
where I
of
go to,
traveling, you know.
Part of the places here I go to, you know, I know that's cheaper. So probably like, you know, that's different too. But yeah, it's part of travel. You know, when you go in there, you're gonna pay it anyway, right? You know, it's like, I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, Atlanta is one of them places I feel like everybody should probably try to visit, even though I've never been. I mean, I've been booked out there for like a festival. The paperwork and all that, we weren't, you know, it didn't work out. But I almost did come out there one time a few years ago.
Dude, they're like, cause it was at a convention center, right? And like that building is like 5 buildings, and then it's right next to the football stadium.
Yeah.
And then there's like 2 hotels connected to it. It's like a whole fucking thing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like multi-levels too. Like you can go underneath, kind of like where the bottom of the stadium is, underneath like a road and shit. It's pretty cool, man. It's a whole like complex.
Oh yeah. I fuck with Atlanta, you know. There's a lot of artists I fuck with out there. Like, I just never been, you know. But yeah, that's what's up. Shit.
No, it's the time, man. It was different, you know. I was glad to see something different, you know, get outside of Colorado. Because I've been to...
I got to sometimes.
Yeah, I've been to Cali. I've been to, like, Wyoming for fireworks and shit. But I also been, like, to Mexico, but...
But that's different than Atlanta.
Yeah, that's,
you know,
two different. Yeah,
yeah, different type of vibes.
yeah. East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
There's still that salty ass air. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I went to freaking Florida like a few months back. And that shit, I like the humidity.
Yeah.
I like heat. I enjoyed myself out there.
Yeah.
And I felt like I could breathe better.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. My
Your gills
So it's
opened
the
up.
opposite. Because like when I've been when I first had that experience of leaving Denver and being somewhere where you experience that humidity and that elevation change, I feel like I couldn't breathe.
Oh, really?
But like a lot of it's the opposite for a lot of people when they come here because they can't breathe here. But I guess it's just what you're used to, you know.
Well, I'm used. It's weird because I'm.
Well,
used
yeah,
to
that's
breathing
weird
here.
for sure. Yeah,
you know, when
That's
I
what
went
was
there,
saying.
I was like, I could breathe way better here. You know.
Yeah, that's
and
weird. Shit.
Where did you
I
go?
just felt better.
I've been to a few places, man. I can't name everywhere right now.
Where did you go where you felt sick though?
Well, the first time I ever left Colorado and I felt that was Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I went to Cleveland and Canton and Cleveland. I was in both of those spots, but that was the first time I really experienced elevation change. Because before that, like I've been to like South Dakota, fucking like before that, like just the places like close, like Nebraska, fucking, you know. And I didn't really experience no elevation change, and it's way colder. It's way more. You know, but I didn't notice that elevation change like until I got more towards the east, more East Coast. You know, Cleveland, fucking Illinois, that area over there, you know, Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
That's interesting.
That was my first time ever experiencing it. And, yeah, down south is way worse shit. I'm sure. Cause like, I ain't been to too many places down south either though. I've been down south. Yeah, there's a lot of places I haven't been down south actually. You know, I'm more like, I've been to a lot of places in the middle of the map, on the West Coast, a couple places on the East Coast, but not really down south like that. I want to more though. I've been booked out in Texas, you know, a lot of times, and that it didn't work out, unfortunately. Texas and Atlanta. But other than that, like I haven't been, you know, anywhere else or booked anywhere else or anything with anywhere else down south, you know. Shit. But I got family down south though, but like it's that, you know, we all got that family that you never really talked to before like that, or never really, you know, they're there, but it's like you never really interact with them on that level, you know, shit.
Yeah, I got family south of the border.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah, man, it's cool. I'd like to go to outside of the country.
Yeah, that's the main goal for me. Like, I mean, of course, there's a lot of places here I want to see still too, but like, the ultimate goal is to go out of the country for me as well, to see a whole nother side of the world. You know what I mean?
That shit's tight.
Like Japan, I want to go to Japan. That's one of the main bucket list places I want to go.
No doubt.
I've always wanted to go to the UK, you know, just because I feel like, I don't know, it's, especially when it comes to hip hop, I feel like they have a certain knack and ear for certain types of hip hop.
You know Skepta?
Yeah, I know Skepta.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. But I'm just saying, like, if you really look at it, bro, like, overseas in general, like a lot of, even these old school artists, they go over there and make the most money they ever made. And I used to be like, oh, it's cause they know like the good shit, which that is true too. But at the same time, I feel like they appreciate it more because they don't get it as much compared to here, where we got artists touring every day. There's somebody performing in your city every single day. Is something going on. It's more accessible than it is there. But I definitely want to go to the UK, like I said, Japan. I I mean, everywhere really, bro. Of course,
the world.
Everybody wants to see the whole world, but those are the two main places overseas I haven't been that I really want to go see, But yeah.
That's right. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Japan, cause it's Japan. Like,
It's Japan, exactly.
It's a complete different, it's completely different, but it's like, and I'm a fan of like anime and manga and shit like that. I was more when I was younger, not as much anymore. But like, it kind of just showed me like, and their food, of course, you know what I mean? It just seems like something fun. It seems fun, you know what I mean? Like the UK, it seems fun, but it seems more like, it's different, You go on certain vacations for fun. You go on certain vacations to relax. Of course, relaxing is fun, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, when you go on vacations or go to certain places, it's usually for certain reasons, you know what I mean? And, like, I just feel like Japan is like one of those places that are probably like fun. Don't get me wrong, like I've never been, so I don't know, but
they're like highly technologically advanced.
Well, yeah, that's the main reason why I feel like it'd be a lot of fun, because you'd be able to experience some things you wouldn't experience in America, or at least not so early, you know what I mean? So, yeah. One day, I'm gonna see Japan and the UK, all of it.
Someday, man.
Yeah, man. Shit. The first place I was ever played on the radio was the UK when I was 14. But, like I said, I never made it out there and shit, of course, but that was the first place. Like, before I even got played on a radio station here, like, that was the first time. And I just met the DJ. He randomly hit me up. He was from over there. He heard one of my first projects. That's when I was dropping like my first shit was like 14, 13. And even like the shit that I sent him, like that he played, like I hate that shit now, but like at the time, it was just cool to hear, like, cause I'm over here. So I'm like, cause I want to hear my song on the radio. Like I want to hear him announce my name, drop the record, and the whole, you want to hear that. So you want to tune in live, right? But it's not like, cause I'm here. It's not like I could just get in the car or whatever and, tune into the station or whatever. But so he sent me the link or whatever, like cause he was playing it live there, but I'm overseas in Denver shit. And he fucking, sent me the shit, the link to tune into the shit, cause most radio stations you could tune in on the radio, or you could tune in online, you know what I mean? So that's how that was. I don't even know if he's DJing anymore. That was DJ Mr. McNish. That's how I remember his name, cause that was the first DJ ever played my shit on the radio.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
McNish.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be wrong. If you're hearing this, I'm sorry.
Shit. Hell yeah, though, man. That's dope.
Yeah. So that's also like one of the reasons why I've always wanted to go over there, because I just felt like it just seems like a lot of my favorites, they go over there specifically and make a lot of money. Shit.
Yeah, it's interesting how a lot of artists do that, go overseas and just like.
And then it'd be some places like where they don't even speak English at all, but they know every one of your lyrics. That's one thing. If I ever see that, bro, that'll be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's different, like, in the UK, cause they obviously speak English. It's different, obviously, but it's like going somewhere where they don't speak
like France
English at all. That's crazy. Cause like you're almost teaching them English too at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you're not just entertaining them or teaching them through your lyrics, you're teaching them English words, like literally.
Right, that's crazy. Yeah, like they only know, like, wouldn't that be crazy? Like you only know somebody's lyrics and it's all English.
That's all the English you know. Yeah, that is crazy, bro. So yeah, I want to do that one day for sure.
Just all singing to people. Conversation.
Right.
Shit. You guys want to take a shot?
Yeah, we could take one.
To seeing the world.
Yep. He said, the world, Chico, and everything in it. You remember that? Scarface? Yeah, man. Man, it's possible, though. You know, hip-hop has gone far. Shit. You see it.
They said Scarface was going to be the worst movie ever.
Did they? Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
What do they know?
Yeah,
It
definitely
almost
not.
didn't even get released.
Wow. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Scarface shaped so much in the culture, like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like iconic.
Like, if there wasn't Scarface, we might have not had Scarface the rapper, like, or fucking
You wouldn't have a lot of things.
a lot of shit. Yeah. What movie do most rappers reference? Scarface. That's like the main movie most rappers reference.
Yeah, that's big. That's
You know what I mean?
movie.
With in their lyrics and all that. Yeah.
Tony Montana.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Shit.
Man, that shit was crazy. When I heard that, I was like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Cat
That's so
Williams.
wild.
I was listening to a podcast with Cat Williams. He said that. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I can't imagine if that movie never came out. Shit.
Yeah.
That was one of my dad's favorites too. I mean, but that's everybody loves that movie.
Everybody
you know
loves
what I mean?
Scarface,
Shit.
bro. What the fuck? Like, to hear that, I was like, what? No way.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not? I mean, shit. It's a good story.
Yeah.
It's a crazy story, fucked up story, but it's a good one.
Maybe that's why, because it was
It
pretty
was
fucked
real
up.
though.
Yeah,
It was like, it
so
gives you the
real
real
and fucked
life.
up.
The real life. I mean, of course, it was exaggerated for cinematic purposes, but like,
Yeah.
it gives you that real life, you know, real life scenarios, real shit that could
Yeah.
happen to you. You know what I mean? When you're a part of that, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of the movie, is that it didn't have a happy ending. You know, most people, the movies, they like have happy endings, but that was the one that didn't have a happy ending that people love.
Yeah.
You know, that's because at the end of the day, there's not really a happy ending to that shit. That's basically what it was saying, you know. But at the same time, it's a beautiful story because it's about somebody who came here, came from nothing, and, you know, had the courage to chase what they wanted to chase, you know what I mean, and tried their hardest. They might have went about it the wrong way or like whatever, but the purpose was there, you know what I mean? It was just the path was fucked up, you know what I mean? So, I mean, everybody loves the underdog story. That's basically what it is, a story of an underdog, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
And I mean, before the nigga died, he lived his life. He saw a lot of shit a lot of people wouldn't be able to. I don't know, my bad, I don't know who to.
Very good. Yeah, man. It's a hell of a life.
Yeah. But yeah, that's another good one. I mean, you know, it's realistic too, because like I said, it didn't have a happy ending, and unfortunately a lot of stories don't, you know. But it had that, like I said, the purpose was there. His purpose, you know, what he was trying, the attention. You could see what he was trying to do, but he didn't know better, so he was going about it this way. You know what I mean? And it also shows you a lot of times when you're, when you come from poverty or come from certain backgrounds and like, you know, certain circumstances, it shows you how limited your resources are. To where like that was the only, to him, he looked at that like that was his only way to make it, to get out that impoverished environment, that, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of times it's how a lot of people that come from those type of backgrounds and whatnot feel.
Yeah, you can relate.
Yeah, exactly. It was relatable. That's why a lot of people liked it.
Yeah.
You know, because even if you didn't relate to it on this aspect, you might relate it to it on this aspect.
It's like
or
Boys
this.
in the Hood.
Yeah.
Like, that's a classic.
Yeah, exactly. That's a classic as well.
You know, or like Friday.
Yeah, Friday's cool. Shit.
Imagine if there wasn't Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah. But like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, like Friday and fucking Boys in the Hood are classics, but Scarface was a real like international film. Boys in the Hood and all that, it wasn't like that at first.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a hood classic, cult classic.
Yeah.
Scarface, like everywhere, people around the world felt that, cause like it's about a Cuban fucking, you know, a Cuban immigrant from poverty and all that. But it's like no matter what race, creed, or color, whatever you are, if you can relate to his background just based off of maybe not exactly because he's from Cuba, and you might not be from Cuba or be from, but you relate to the overall theme. You know what I'm trying to say, like the overall, you know, thing of it.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Scarface, man.
Yeah, bro.
I remember seeing I think it was the writer or director or somebody was saying that like he regretted killing off Scarface because it could have been like he could have made a franchise out of it.
No, he definitely could have, and I still feel like Scarface got lit up at the end. He wasn't coming back. I started thinking about it. I'm like,
shake that off.
I think they could have brought him back. No,
only Michael Myers could walk that shit off.
Right, and that's the beauty of that shit. It was a real life story. It shows you real life consequences. Yeah. Like nobody had no superpowers or nothing. It was just all like straight up guns and violence and, you know. Yeah. Like, of course, it was exaggerated a bit for cinematic purposes, like I said, but it still was real life, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, he wasn't coming back from that shit. Fuck. He fell off the balcony, too, on that one.
He just needs a revive real quick.
Yes. And what's fucked up is, like, he didn't give a fuck, though. He lost everybody and everything. That's the thing that was crazy about that movie, too, is, like, he literally gained the whole world only to lose it in a matter of fucking seconds. And when he lost cause like when he realized that the shit was over with, he kind of was like, well, fuck it. Started going crazy. Started snoring coke and fucking pulling out his guns like, fuck it. I'm gonna go out with a bang. And he went out with a bang, but he knew he wasn't gonna fucking kill all those motherfuckers, but he was gonna take as many as he could before he went. Right. And they lit his ass up, though. Shit.
He said, say hello, my little friend.
Yeah, he just didn't give a fuck. He reached that point of like, you know, he's like, damn, there was no return, like, from this shit. Like, I did all this just to end up in this position. Like, this wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Went out guns blazing.
I'm trying to remember, does his sister die, right?
Mm-hmm. She got shot. She was the first one that got shot up.
In the house, right? When they come in? Okay.
Yep. When they first came in, because she got shot in the back, so they started shooting her, and that's when the whole shit popped off. And Scarface was like, "What the fuck?" And then he seen because literally his sister was really all he had left in his life. Yeah. And after they killed her, he was like, you know what I mean? Like he literally had no one else. And I think that's what ultimately made him like go completely crazy. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill these. Because there was no surrender. Like, well, you know, it was either they were gonna kill him regardless. So he was in a position of like, fuck it, everything I love and worked for is gone. And then they got me cornered, they got me, you know, there's no way out of this. So he was just sitting in that fucking, you know the scene where he's sitting at his desk with the big ass pile of coke. Yeah. He just does the whole shit, classic, and then he gets up and goes crazy. Like
that's a classic scene.
Well, shit, you know, it's either like fight or run, you know, and he's
fight or flight, you know? But there was nowhere to flight to because he was surrounded. His whole fucking mansion was surrounded. I mean,
like, you know, he's on coke. Maybe he could have made that. Yeah. It's his pull or something.
He did so much coke that he didn't even feel them bullets. Nigga. He was like, fuck it.
Shook him off.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. But like, shit. And I'm sure that adrenaline was rushing. I mean, but they got him in the end. Cause you remember like he was already shot, but he still was like up and shooting, but he had holes in him, but he was still up and shooting.
Running the lip.
Like, right, he's just running his lip with the holes inside of him. And then, eventually, you get hit enough times, you're gonna just. He fell off that balcony, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I came with that 12 gauge too behind him.
Yeah.
I was bapping him.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yep. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's a classic.
Did he come up? Like, how the fuck did he come in again? Like, did he like rappel in or something? Or like come over that? Because it was a balcony back there.
I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it. I don't remember everything
So you got
right
him from
now.
the back.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah. But yeah.
He did some ninja shit.
Well, they had the whole mansion surrounded, remember? So it was like, even if Scarface did try to fucking flee, he wasn't getting nowhere. Like, his whole mansion, the whole estate, or whatever you want to call it, was surrounded.
70 dudes, the one.
By, what's his name? The plug's name. I can't remember his name. But he's the one that had all those motherfuckers surrounding his fucking estate.
He was looking all gangster and shit with his black glasses.
Yeah, and it's just, but yeah, that's a good one. That would have been, he could have made a franchise
all right.
out of that.
How about In
sure.
Too Deep?
Damn.
You ever seen In Too Deep?
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's a good one.
I think I've heard the name, but I don't think I've heard. I'm pretty sure I heard the name, but I don't know if I've seen that one.
That one's with LL and I forget the other guy who goes undercover.
See, I know which one you're talking about, but I never actually sat down and watched.
Yeah, they call him God. He's like, the kingpin and shit. It's pretty good.
I'm about to check that out. So I've definitely heard of it. So obviously, it's
New Jack City.
Yeah. Hell yeah! I love New Jack City.
Fucking Nino.
Yeah, New Jack City was tight as fuck. That's one of my favorite old school movies too. Old school gangster films or whatever.
You ever seen American Gangster?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but yeah, I've seen that one too.
It's a good one. I think the first time I ever tripped, I watched that one.
American Gangster. I don't know if I watched that one tripping. I mean, it'd be cool, but
interesting one to watch.
Yeah, tripping too. Definitely would be interesting. But yeah, I remember watching that one when I was a kid too, because it's it's older. So, but yeah, that one's dope.
Good gangster movies. Those are like my top three, I think. New Jack, In Too Deep, and American Gangster.
Yeah. I don't know if I had to have a top three. Scarface would be in that top three. That's like the epitome of gangster movies almost right there. And then New Jack City's dope. I really love Menace to Society. That's definitely up there. That's probably number 2 for me. Number 3 will probably be damn. Probably Goodfellas. Yeah, that's probably what it be. Yeah, that's my top 3. I'm trying to think of others, but yeah, that'd be my top 3, honestly. But like, I love films in general, though. Like, shit. What other genres of films y'all be fucking with?
All of them.
Yeah.
You ever seen Sinister? The horror movie?
Nah. I don't watch too much horror films, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, sometimes, but not all the time. I like lately, I feel like the horror film's been trash, bro. Like, they're not what they used to be, in my opinion.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? I feel like the older horror films were way scarier, way worse, but I don't know. I was young too at the time. I was a kid, so when you're a kid, it's different. You know what I mean? But
no doubt. I think there's some good ones, but
well, there's some good ones, but just like, you remember, like, every horror film used to be like hitting.
Yeah, and definitely like all like The Conjuring and all these other ones are. It's kind of interesting that it's like a whole like universe and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, I've never really like watched like any of the Annabelles or all those other ones.
Yeah, I haven't watched those ones before though.
Yeah, me either.
I like I can't even think of them all right now. Shit, there's so many of them.
You hear the Waynes are doing the next scary movie?
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I heard about that too.
It should be sick, honestly. I'm excited. See what they do.
Hell yeah. Shit.
It's crazy that like the son of the eldest Wayne is now like running shit with them too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like time flies and shit.
Nah, for sure. I like a lot of comedies. That's probably my favorite. I like to laugh, bro. Like
I like action.
I like action. I love action. Comedy and action are my top two right there. Like genres.
And the other guys.
Oh, that shit's hilarious. That's my shit right there, bro. And Will Ferrell's one of my favorite actors of all time. He's hilarious. I want to meet him one day.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he's funny.
You ever seen Casa de Mi Padre?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It might still be on Netflix. It might not be, but
Is with Will Ferrell?
yeah, it's
no.
it's all Spanish
Maybe?
though.
Oh no, yeah,
It's like
I ain't
subtitles.
seen it.
It's hilarious.
I hate watching movies like that are in other languages and I gotta read subtitles.
It's funny though.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
He's supposed to be like the son of like a Mexican rancher and shit.
oh, okay. So I think I have heard of it, but
His
I never
brother's,
watched
like, a
it.
drug
though.
dealer. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's definitely reading and shit. But
Yeah, Will Ferrell's hilarious. I like, and then Mark Wahlberg, he's always good in pretty much every movie he's in. He's dope. And he's funny too. People don't get enough credit for how funny he low-key is. Like, yeah. Fucking, yeah. The Other Guys is one of my favorite movies of all time though.
Ted.
Ted, of course. Yep. The Other Guys is so hilarious though. Cause they had Samuel Jackson and The Rock in it too. You remember in the beginning they fucking jumped off the building like dumbasses.
Aim for the bushes.
they were dumb as fuck. Like you knew you weren't gonna make that. And they just didn't give a fuck. They stayed in danger. They enjoyed it, that shit.
I love the part when like he explained to his girlfriend why dance so good. It's like we learned how to dance to make fun of the fairies and shit.
Oh yeah, he's like, it was a joke. It wasn't. He's just like, what? Well, you got really good from. Yeah, that's a good one. That one's hilarious. I like when they get in the fight at the funeral. After Samuel Jackson and fucking what's his name, The Rock dies.
Yeah.
And they're all fighting, but they're like whispering, like, "What's up? Let's go." Like they're trying to be respectful, but they're fighting still. Like, it's funny. And then how they go back to how Will Ferrell was a pimp.
That's the son Wayne too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And he's been around for a while too. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fucking, yeah, that's just hilarious though. He said, "Gator don't play no shit. Gator ain't never played no shit."
He ain't never been about that.
You feel me? He said. And then the way he kept acting like his girlfriend or his wife was just an average female.
It's like, oh.
He's like, she's okay. He's like, dude, you have a smoking hot wife. He's like, first of all, my wife is cute. She isn't hot. That's what he said. He's like, bro, are you blind? Like, he kept treating what's her name like she was just nothing. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm sorry, when he invited her to fucking, invited him to come over for dinner, he's like, I'm sorry that you got to meet my wife. What did he say? She got the. I can't remember exactly, but basically, yeah, Will Ferrell was basically like, fucking, you've seen it, haven't you, The Other Guys? No? Oh yeah, you gotta watch that shit, bro. Yeah, let me not say it too. It's good. It's long though, but it's funny. It's funny, bro. Shit. And it's action packed. Like, it's perfect, bro. Like, if you like action and fucking comedy, it's both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about Tropic Thunder?
That shit.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I
You gotta see that one, man.
Maybe I have.
It's with Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr. He plays a black dude. He's in blackface,
Okay, yeah,
pretty much.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it, but I never watched it. If that makes sense.
It's hilarious. It's crazy.
The dude, right? Jack something.
Jack Black. Yeah, Jack Black's in it.
Yeah, I like Jack Black. He's cool.
It's a good one.
Yeah, fucking Seth Rogen is another actor, comedian, actor, whatever you want to place him.
You like Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey's cool. I I haven't. He's alright to me. Like
You don't like him like that.
I understand why people like really, because some people will really disagree with me and they really hold him in. And I understand why he is a great actor. Just for my taste, it's not my cup of tea type.
What
of
about
thing,
like
you know what I mean?
Adam Sandler?
I like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I fuck with him. He's funny.
Sandler's
Yeah, and he's real. He's versatile. He can play a lot of different roles. You know, even on his funny when he's not being funny, he plays good roles. Like,
yeah, he's
I want to see that Spaceman. Sure. That's on Netflix. I need to check that out.
I don't think I heard of that one.
He's supposed to be like an astronaut lost in space or whatever.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen it before. Maybe.
I think it came out like this last year.
Like it's new, but it's not like brand new.
It's maybe end of last year maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm about to put this out, by the way.
No doubt.
Shit, we stoned.
Let's take this last shot right out, huh?
Yeah, we could take one last one.
Oh yeah, man, it's been great. Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sorry. Like I was saying, I appreciate y'all for having me on here and always fucking with me and shit. And I appreciate anybody that's watching that's been fucking with me and shit. Like generally, you know, like I love this shit. You know, like even when I try to run away from it, I can't. You know, so like. Make sure to check out my shit. Get that new project, Season of the Rarest Volume 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 as well.
Oh yeah.
Red Flesh Goes So on the way. I got a new music video animated by my homeboy Crooked Hooks. Y'all should fuck with him. He does animation and shit.
Okay.
So I got a new animated video about to drop in a week or two. You know, and I got more videos after that, more content. Shows, everything. And if you're in Denver, the next time I'm gonna pop out, like I said, it's December 14th with King Lil G at the Summit. And make sure to fuck with us, you know. I'm telling you, like, the shows are crazy, bro. Like, especially the ones with him. Like, he brings out motherfuckers for real.
Anybody, they be popping titties out there?
I've seen it. Yeah. But there be, you know, it's different too. It's different vibes sometimes. Like, 'cause a lot of people, sometimes his shows, like, they're all ages to where, like, there be kids up in there with their parents and shit.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, a lot of his shows, most of his shows are all ages or age, you know, all age friendly or whatever. But yeah, man, come out December 14th if you want to see how I get down and, you know.
Summit,
Hell
at the top.
Yep, Summit. And that's one of my favorite venues to perform at, bro. Like, I always give them their props. Like,
where's that at?
It's it's on Blake Street. I think it's 19th and Blake, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've been there. Sounds like downtown. Almost by the Rockies.
By the Rockies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting spot.
Yeah, they're dope.
Well, hell, let's take this shot. Let's ride out to great shows and great
success, to the Rarest, to everybody, to the season of the Rarest. Everybody has their season, so this is to everybody's season.
Yeah, live it, live the moment. Excuse-moi. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, see, we over here getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all for watching. Tell your friends. You know, stay tuned for more episodes. We'll drop when we can. You know, check out the catalog, watch old episodes, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Until next time,
Tap in with our brother Jay the Rarest.
For sure.
Oh yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Peace and love, y'all.
Yeah, I started feeling them shots at the end, nigga.
Oh, yeah.